Welcome to your inspirational astrology horoscope for Wednesday, January 30th, 2013. I am astrologer David Palmer, here to illuminate the collective consciousness. Woo woo! What's that? That's the fate train coming in today. Woo woo! Jupiter back direct. Here we are, stationary, ready for us to step into so much fate. That is because if you remember last year, it was all over the news in June of 2012, the big Venus eclipse, Jupiter coming into Gemini. A lot of crazy stuff happened in our life. A lot of rethinking our life. Here is Jupiter ready to deliver the rest of what this fate is. It's a two-part fate system, you know. It's actually even deeper than that, connecting you back to 2004 with the relationships, the place in your life, and a lot of that energy now reprogramming here in 2012 that we just had, and now in 2013, us to come into the understanding of what all this meant. Huge deep connection to 2004 and 2012. Really take a look deep in your life there. But today, let's focus on today. But this is the fate train coming, so I can kind of take this as an extended horoscope because it's such a big day. All the planets are now forward in movement. This does not happen all the time. The next 2 weeks, ride this mofo out. That's because we are having the new cruise ship take us off into the direction. But we have a big check from the universe. The Sun and Saturn today in a perfect square as we have the huge cruise ship ready to take us into the new fate, and actually even reoccurring fate that we've been having since we've been going through in 2012 and 2004 and so forth. But this is like, it's time to make some heavy decisions and not let any blocks get in the way of us really coming into the connections, into the place in the world, into the right groups, into the right electricity we want to come into in our life. We need to make sure that we are leading from our true emotional state. That means we have to come deep into our guts and be responsible and make a decision deep down in the awareness of where we want to connect in the world and where we want to take our fate train to, and make sure that it's in real alignment with what you really desire. And also, this is us finding out the observations today that we're coming into the new fate, that we're coming into the right connections, but gosh, we still have some blocks, and these blocks are coming in between what we really want to desire. These are the fears that are coming in between. And today with the Sun and Saturn, don't get frustrated, because today can be frustrating as, you know what, a lot of this fated energy is coming in, there's an explosion of greatness, the fireworks start to happen, but you're not happy in some place. And that's because these are the places where we're finding our true new emotional levels, but most importantly, we're understanding today to get over the hump of these hurdles to get what we want to connect with. So today, don't let any frustration get you, because this is so much beautiful energy. Tomorrow and the next day, just really a big rush. And with the moon in Virgo today, which is so interesting that the universe would, stationary, direct move this Jupiter energy, when really what's happening is we're so emotional over every nook and cranny of our life. We're really in our reality today, really picking up all the energies that are in every little part. And we're very emotional about our lifestyle. We're very emotional about, the routine that we're living in. But we need to start to see this new mind. We need to have a new attitude. We need to also come into the electricity and the epiphanies and remember that the new direction we are going is actually one to get over the blocks in our life. And the biggest direction we are going is to make sure that it's in alignment with what you truly desire. So this is also energy where if you know in your gut you shouldn't go there, especially with all this energy that might seem so amazing, like, oh my God, it's almost seeming too perfect. We can also have too perfect in the right direction, but we can also have too perfect in the wrong direction, if that makes sense. If you're not living within what is true in your gut, what is true deep down, and what you really desire. So, responsibility of the direction and the right party to take is the best thing I can tell you today. The other thing is Mars in Aquarius, really ready to get out of Aquarius, really picked up a lot of electricity, ready to connect to the world, a lot of our energy just ready to go. We learned the lesson of where the Sun is now just about a week and a half ago, that, we need to make sure that we're leading in the right place, that we're moving in the right place. That's why I'm bringing this up, is the awareness of moving in the right direction now in our life, to make sure that we can step over our hurdles, but not go into more hurdles, if that makes sense. Now, the other thing I want to talk about is Venus in Capricorn. Venus now finishing up Capricorn, and because we're about to step into a lot of Venus energy, and this is where I'm going to blow your mind right now. I love blowing your mind. Venus at where it's at right now is where the next retrograde is going to be at the beginning of next year in 2012. So what we are planting right now is going to come back and affect you amazingly and crazy and really trip you out in January of 2014. Not 2004, 2014. The people that you are setting your life up with right now, the value systems that you are valuing right now are so important for the fate that's coming in after today. Now this fate is really going to take off here. So for the next 2-3 months, pay attention to every synchronicity. Pay attention to the new attitude in your mind. Pay attention to your true desires. Pay attention to you leading into the epiphanies that you've come up with recently. And most importantly, note that the relationships that you're setting up now, that the value systems that you're setting out now are so important that they need to come from a place of really constructive, goal attaining, but most importantly, the best situations for your growth and for your life, and to make sure that you can reach the life that you really want to start and you really want to live on and build and have a foundation of growth and solid energy. And today, that's all teamed up with making sure you're going to pick the right direction. I guarantee you, there's going to be some directions that come your way here in the next 2 days. And everything seems great. But really, what is it that you truly want deep in your heart? What is it you want to connect with deep in yourself? And what also helps you step over overcoming fears is also one of the best things that you can have. So this is radical, amazing energy. Woohoo! Here we are. I called it. Go look at my old Facebook page. The Fade Train, or Facebook page, my old YouTube page from the videos in June. Go look at my June videos if you get bored. Woo woo! Fade Train. All right? Train yourself in the right direction right now, and you are going to have the most amazing 4 months of your life of coming into everything you ever wanted to, all the understanding that you needed to, the relationship, all that stuff working out, and you figuring out why all the crazy stuff happened in June and all this, and even like in April, and there's so much that happened last year that is coming back this year right now, but it's mainly around the June period. So I don't know what else to tell you except put all your eggs into doing the best life you can for the next couple weeks with Jupiter direct, with all the planets direct. Today is the day we go and we do this. And we don't F up and do the wrong thing, and we step into the responsible thing to do the right thing and take this amazing energy exactly where to go. It's time to take care of business right now and step into your power, step into your electricity, but most importantly, step into the new optimistic mind that will shun you if you don't. You need to have positivity flowing through your veins now, baby. That's the only way you're going to make things happen in your life now. The right attitude, the right state of mind, communicating what it is you want, not only to your friends or people or circles, but to the whole entire universe that's around you to reply it back to you. That's the only way this stuff's gonna work now. It's like zombie world we're living in now. Step up to the plate and find your truth and be you, baby. Be you. And own it and live in it and ride this next 2 weeks. If you're not doing anything right now, you're missing the best 2 weeks of your life right now. Right now. Wake up and own it and follow the path. Everything you've ever wanted in your life is right around you at this moment, right now. To own it, to follow it, that synchronicity of that time, that friend who you were just thinking of that called you, all this stuff is waiting for you to use that magic now. And we've got Neptune moving to 2 degrees. Oh my gosh, magic is ready emotionally for you to step into everywhere. It is time to take care of it and go the distance. Ride your fate train. You have the ticket. It's been waiting for you in your courage and your strength. in you following your gut and turning off the old system that does not work anymore. I'll see you guys tomorrow for another freaking amazing day.